Hello, I'm Jeff Paur, senior writer with RealTime Fantasy Sports, and welcome to the RealTime Fantasy Sports Show. It is time for 5 of my favorite waiver wire pickups for Week 11 of the fantasy football season. I actually have 3 rookies on my waiver wire list for this week. A lot of guys getting some more chances and moving up the depth chart, so some rookies could help you the rest of the way. So these are 5 of my favorite pickups for this week. The first one is going to be the hottest item on waivers for sure, and that's Audric Estime of the Denver Broncos. The running back is owned on just 17.1% of my sites, on our side, I should say. And Javonte Williams seemingly was benched for Estime last week. Estime had 14 carries in the game, finished with 53 yards in the game as well, showed some potential in an expanded role. The Broncos have been saying in recent weeks they wanted to get the rookie more involved. He was more involved last week. Williams barely played. So Estime could be a starting running back the rest of the way. So if you're a running back needy team, I'd go grab him. Definitely has some potential in this offense. Broncos offense has been playing better lately with Bo Nix, showing some real potential there at quarterback. So Estime is a must add, in my opinion, if he's available in any league and you're looking for running back help, I should say. All right, my next pickup for this week is Cam Akers of the Minnesota Vikings. He's owned on 34.9% of leagues on our site. He seems to have moved ahead of Ty Chandler on the depth chart and is now the top backup for the Minnesota Vikings. Akers ran 13 times last week for 38 yards. He has 19 carries his last 2 games. Aaron Jones is banged up right now. It sounds like he's probably going to be able to play this week, but Akers could get the start if Jones ends up having to miss the game. So I think he's a good add. Especially if you're in deeper leagues looking for some running back help. Akers could be a help the rest of the way. Jones definitely has an injury history as well. All right, my next pickup is another rookie, and it's Gavon Sanders of the Carolina Panthers. The tight end is owned on 11.9% of leagues on our site. I've actually been kind of high on him all season. Hasn't done much until right now, though. I should say I was high on him before the season because I liked his potential in this offense to earn a starting role, and he's definitely starting now. Scored his first touchdown of the season last week. He had 2 catches for 8 yards and a score. He has 12 plus fantasy points, 3 of 5 games. He's getting more consistent work. Bryce Young is actually playing better as well, so I think this bodes well for Sanders. Panthers also need all sorts of help in the passing game when it comes to targets, so Sanders could rack up the targets going forward, in my opinion. And I like him for anybody looking maybe for a spark at tight end. My next pickup is another rookie, and it's tadan Mitchell of the Indianapolis Colts, owned on 12.1% of leagues on our site. Michael Pittman was out last week. Mitchell got more playing time, and he made some plays with his chances. He had 6 catches for 71 yards on 6 targets. Pittman is banged up with some sort of back injury. Who knows when he's going to be able to return? And if he's out, I like Mitchell because he's going to get some chances, showed some potential last week. Colts have actually thrown the ball a lot with Joe Flacco as their starting quarterback. So I think Mitchell could be worth some spot starts in the coming weeks as long as Pittman is out of the lineup. My last pickup is the opposite of a rookie, and it's a grizzled veteran in Gus Edwards of the Los Angeles Chargers. He's owned on 17.5% of leagues on our site. Returned from his ankle injury last week, got a big workload. He had double-digit rush attempts. He ran 10 times for 55 yards, looked pretty good. Remember, this backfield was pretty much a 50-50 split early in the year when Edwards was healthy. That's the case again right now, so he could be splitting work with J.K. Dobbins going forward. This is a run-heavy offense. He doesn't catch passes, so that's going to hurt his fantasy floor a little bit, but I like his chances for some yards and the occasional score in this offense. So Edwards could be worth adding for fantasy owners. All right, those are 5 of my favorite waiver wire pickups for Week 11 of the fantasy football season. Good luck navigating those waiver wires this week. I hope you have a lot of success, and I hope you win all those games in Week 11 of the fantasy football season. This has been Jeff Paur for RealTime Fantasy Sports.